Hello everybody, and it's time to do a barrel roll, and today we are in Monster Hunter Stories 2. And last time we did some sub-quests. I did do some quests off screen, so I will show you those in a minute, and then we will also turn in the ones that we've done. I will then hatch the eggs that we got last episode as well as a couple additional ones that I did get. Now, to show you what I've done, there is my current level, so they have changed since the last time I played. I think most things have gone up one or two, but there are a couple of monsters there that have shot up in level. Now, the monsters haven't changed, but that might change today. The other thing that I've done, if I go to my equipment, is everything is now level 2 rather than level 1. That just gives you a little bit more damage, a little bit more power. It's just worth it. So, yeah, those two things are done. So on that note, we shall head to the subquest board, and then we'll head to the monster thing, and we'll get them both done. So there we go. So these are all the ones I did. So I found the young Garuga that I need to find. So there's that one. I did the Duramboris in the last episode, as we saw. So that one is done. That gave me some meat. I killed the 3 Koropekos last episode as well. So that's another one I did last episode. The 2 that I did off screen were the Bull Drone Armor one, which led to a Hammer one, which I also did, and then the Leviathan Egg one, which we got a while back. I did use a few more kinship skills, so there's that one done. Got some Mountain Charms. I slayed a Blue Young Kut-Kut. I'm pretty sure I did it on screen, so so I got a paintball of that, and I got another Naga Cougar kill. So I didn't even know the Naga Cougar kill was one, but there we go. So that's all those ones. I'm not doing the hard ones. I've already explained this in a previous episode. I'm just not prepared for them. So there we go. So that is all of those done. Now we will head up to the hatchery, which I think is up this way. Yes, it is. And we do have a few eggs to hatch. Now I'm pretty sure I've seen all of them except for one. So I will speed the other 5 or 6, but there is one that we haven't seen. So I will hatch that one. And I'm pretty sure it's this one here. So this is a Burning Flying Wyvern Egg. Now I'm pretty sure this is a Visarios, but I've never hatched one before, and like normal, I will hatch the first time here. The rest of them, I'm pretty sure it's Naga Cougar, Koropeko, Young Garuga, that's a Littereth, and then over here is a normal Young Garuga, I think. So we will hatch this one, and then we'll speed hatch the rest. There we go, and it is a Visarios. Now that one might come in if it's a technical. It does look like it's a power though. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that. But if that's a technical, then I will take it because I want to replace the Blue Young Kut-Kut. So here we go with the rest. So we have a Young Kut-Kut done there. Yep. It does come with a rainbow gene, so it's very good. That should be a slightly better Young, Nagaruga, and it is. It's got 6 slots. 6 slots rather than 4. We got a Koropeko, which has 6 slots, which is pretty decent. A Young Garuga. Now this monster also might take a place of another one, depending on what it is. It unfortunately was just a regular egg though, so it's not very strong. And a Royal Littereth, which we will not be taking. It's not going to be stronger than my current one. So yeah, that's that done. So I will have a look at what monsters we have available to us now. So we will start with Strength. So nothing new in Strength. Nothing new in Speed except for the new Naga Cougar. Now I would like to bring this Naga Cougar. However, because we are doing a story mission, I don't want to bring it right away. I would prefer to have this one than the new one, purely on the 5th level. Now I probably will get it up to a high level off screen, but we will not use it today, but we may see that one in the next episode. Or the episode after. We'll see. And then we do have the Young Garuga or the Visarios. Now I don't mind the Visarios, but it does come with a new ability, which is Ground Dive, whereas the Young Garuga doesn't come with anything. So we'll do what we normally do, and I'm going to bring the monster that we need rather than the monster that we want. And when the Visarios gets a little bit higher, we will swap out the Palamu for the Young Garuga, but then we'll probably switch back to the Palamu. And the reason being is because I want to use the Palamu. I think they're adorable. So yeah, so that's enough of that. Let's stop wasting time, and let's get on with the journey. So we are heading up to Mount Hasgar. I'm pretty sure there's a fast travel point very close to it, so we will use that. And yeah, let's just find out. Is there no way to check the map? I guess not. Is there no way to check the partial? Okay, so we will go to... For now, we'll go to the Akala Heights, because I'm not sure which one. I was meant to swap that to evening, that's fine. I'm not sure which one of them we need to go to right away, but I can check the map once I'm in the map, and we can work it out from there. We might be at the right one right away. It doesn't look like I am, though, so let's find out. So we are currently... No, we are at the right one, yeah. So we need to go there. So I did just pick by random the correct one. And we will wait until the evening. We'll have an evening episode. Again, I'm pretty sure we've had like 4 or 5 afternoon episodes in a row. That's just because I keep forgetting, or we're in an area and I don't feel like swapping it around. So there we go. So we are on our Royal Literith. I actually do want to swap that around too, because he's very slow. So we will go with the Naga Cougar. The good thing about the Naga Cougar too is it's faster and it also has stealth. So that's really good for avoiding monsters if we just want to fight. Now, if this is the last area, I'm expecting to see one of each monster in the area, but it may not be the same as the first area. I won't know until we actually get in and see. It might also just be cutscene heavy. Who knows? Who knows yet? So hopefully, with a bit of luck, we are able to get to the boss today, but we will see. So yes, it definitely has the same vibe as Guardian Wrath's Den. Now, if we do end up fighting a lot of repeat monsters today, I might actually jump back to the village quickly and get the level 1s, but we'll see what happens. So here we go. So yep, so here we go. So there's something on this mountain. Looks like there's some levers and stuff we can pull, so that's really going to lower the bridges. Obvious. I mean, that's obvious. I don't know why I said that, but that's obvious. So there we go. We must be pretty strong to be able to move a lever like that. Looks like a pretty heavy lever. So it does look like right away we do have a great Jaggy. So I think this will be an area where we're fighting everything again. So I'm going to jump back and I'm going to grab the level 1 Naga Cougar. I know that I said I wasn't going to do this because it's risky, but not everything will be level 1. But I will not take 2 level 1 technicals. The only reason I'm taking a level 1 speed is because I'm taking a level 1 speed. That's literally it. So we will head back to Ruho Village. Sorry that I'm doing this. I'll try to make up with it, with the battles being kind of quick, but I can't promise that either, so we'll see what happens. But maybe I'll make this episode a little bit longer than normal too. So there we go. So we will swap out the new Naga Cougar. Now this is gonna probably backfire. I'm probably gonna die because I did this, but honestly, it's whatever. I don't care. It's something that I am risking for the purpose of leveling up something faster, so I'm not gonna complain too much. So there we go. So we will head, and once again I didn't go evening, damn it. Alright, so I'll switch it to evening again, and then we'll continue on with the story. I'm a bit annoyed because, like I said, this episode is already going for a bit longer than I would like it to, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll make up for it. We'll have a boss fight the next mission, so it'll be fine. So, not a big deal. No big deal there. Lots of loading screens. Alright, there we go. So we will stealth in because it's just easier, and then once we get in, we will try to fight everything that we can. So let's head back up, and then we'll let the fighting begin. So I will admit, having the Naga Cougar is very helpful because just having that option of stealth is very good. It makes everything a little bit faster. So there we go. So let's fight that Jaggy. Now I believe the rematches we need to do are Jaggy, Korapeko. This isn't in any order. Jaggy, Korapeko, Azurus, which is the 3 ones you see in the area. Young Garuga, Naga Cougar, Basarios, Tetsukabra, and what's the other one? There is another one that I just can't for the life of me think of what it is right now. But we'll try to get them all. If not, I'll just get whatever's in this area. So, are you kidding me, Pelino? Really? I wanted him to attack the, yeah, one of these two little nuggets. Yeah, also, as you can see, some of them have weaknesses discovered too. I was also doing that off screen as well, because that's just something I needed to get done. So, we will try to make this battle... You know what, just to speed this up a bit, I will put it on fast forward. So, that'll get this done a little bit faster, and that will mean that we're getting to the other battles faster. So I did say I'd only do fast forward if I was farming, but just because of the plan I want to do with this whole thing, it is a little bit better if I just, for this particular area, do fast forward. So it'll just be a little bit faster, a little bit less to watch, which would be good, I think. And then eventually we'll get to the boss, and we'll do the boss as well. So there we go. We do have another win there. Hammer is not very effective against the Great Jaggy, but we already knew that. It just needed to be got, essentially. I don't even know what this thing's weakness is. What is its weakness? Oh, sword or pierce. Okay, so it doesn't matter which. So we'll go with sword, because I prefer sword and shield to... Actually, I prefer the bow, but I think my sword and shield is just a little bit stronger. And Monty is being a little bit annoying and not going with the power attack. Oh, that's right, I forgot this one doesn't have a power attack. So we are going to swap to the Royal Uterus, which I didn't really want to do, but, you know, whatever. I wish I wish that it didn't use honey power at full HP, but, you know, it does what it does. So, okay, the joint attack. So I did get a couple of rare drops as well, which was nice from a lot of the monsters when I was doing side stuff, but not that many. I got most of what we had already seen. I don't think I got anything too new. I know that I didn't get anything from the young Garuga, and the Royal Literith I still haven't got anything from. Ah, Royal Literith, that's another monster that we'll have to rematch at some point too. So we'll skip this. It does kill it. Excellent. So, the battles are only, like, what, 2-3 minutes long, so that's not too bad. So we should be able to get most of them done today. It doesn't look like we got the rare drop here, so we got Jaggy Scales, we got its claw, we got material, and more Jaggy Scales, and another claw. So we did get its uncommon, but no rare. I'm pretty sure the rare is the King's Frill, which I think a lot of those kind of monsters have is like their drops. I think it's the... No, that's not right. It's just that one. I'm pretty sure it's just that one you get the King's Frill from. So there is a question mark over here though, which looks like another bridge, but we are in an area with treasure, so we do want to grab that, because the treasure normally helps in whatever the boss fight is. So there was if you remember correctly, when the Ajanath came in, it was a anti-flame talisman, which I've had on the entire time, and I should probably swap, but I haven't. Now I do have a lot more bottle caps too, and I do want to spend those at some point, but I wasn't sure whether I wanted to do those on screen or off screen, so I didn't really decide what I wanted to buy, and then I thought for a bit, well, I don't know how many monsters I'm going to get rid of, so I should probably save it for an upgrade for the thing instead. So I've decided to put them all towards that rather than spend any. So here we go. So here we are. Here's our second rematch. This will be in Azurus. Now, this is going to be interesting because the weakness of the Azurus is speed, which is our monster here, the Nagakuga. But unfortunately, just due to the fact that I don't, like, it's on a very high level, I'm not sure if it's going to do enough damage, but we will see. We will see. If it does enough damage to be Thingo, it'll be fine. But we've also got Shulk here, and he'll do a lot of damage, so it should be okay. Yeah, that's plenty. That's plenty. It's not as much as it could be, but it's also not as little as it could be, so it's fine. Now, if this thing is actually... Okay, well, I can't command that. So we'll see how much damage it takes here, and that'll basically decide if it stays out enough. If I lose a heart right away, I'm going to have to swap it out, but it should be okay. I should be okay. So there we go. So its face is already broken. We're going for its claws. Goes for a power attack. 32. So that's not too bad. So it might be a little bit of trouble against the boss, but I don't think the boss will be power, but we will see. I think I remember I know what the boss is for this one, but I don't fully remember. So if it isn't power, then good. If it is power, then we might have a bit of a struggle there, but it should be alright. There we go, and the Azurus is down. So I'm going to swap weapons just to try to get that really big damage out, because as we saw last time, that skill does a lot of damage. So we do want to try to go with focus/speed, and then see what we can do damage-wise here. Yeah, so we do quite a chunk of damage there. So does our Nagakuga, so does Elwyn, and there we go, it is defeated. So these battles are going to be very fast, just due to fast forward and us just being really strong. So there we go. So we do have regular drops. We do have its rare drop with the Azure Brace, some honey, and then some of its uncommon drops with the Brute Wyvern and Bone. So we will skip probably most of the rest of these monsters, unless I get a rare drop from the Yangaruga, Royal Ludarith, or Basarios. If I get a rare drop from any of them, then I will definitely stop to look at that, because we haven't seen those ones yet. But we are continuing on, and that's our second rematch done. So that was an Azure. So I don't think we struggled against those at all from the beginning anyway. But it is nice to see that we are very quickly killing monsters. So there we go. So we will use Rock Breaker here. And we do have a so that will restore a heart. They are very, very useful, especially in an area like this. So it's missing the handle with that one, and we are slow because we are on the Azure. So let's change that around. I will find the right buttons eventually. There we go. So there's the Nagakuga. Let's keep going. So it looks like I think I saw movement over here, or was I seeing things? No, I guess it was just like the tree I saw there. So there is no monster over here. So this is a drawbridge lever, which is what we needed. But there does seem to be a path over here, and it looks like we do have another rematch. So this is a blue Yankuku. We fought a few of these. Not super hard to kill. We've had its rare drop a couple of times too. So this should be pretty quick as well. The ones that are going to take a little bit longer are just the ones that are going to be a little bit more tanky. So we're going to have, if we have to refight a Basarios or a Tetsukabra, both of those two are going to be a little bit stronger than the other ones. That's just how it's going to be. There's no workaround for that, unfortunately. So we will attack that Jaggy there. There we go. Charge from Elvin, double attack, which should kill it immediately. It does. And then Shulk should kill this immediately too with the win. Yes, he does. So he did a lot of damage there. And then for this one, well, that works out. We were going to have to swap monsters, but our Palamu has gone with a power attack rather than a technical, so it is going to win, which means I will swap to test out a new weakness. We know that it's already weak to Pierce, but like I said, there is a book, and I want to get that filled as much as I can. So there we go. So there's power attack, and there we go. Does that charge it fully? No, not quite. So unless he goes for another power attack, which he probably won't, he did not, we are going to have to switch our monsters. So we will bring out the Azurus, because I really like the Azurus' ult, and I want to see it again. So let's see if we can get that out. Now, I don't remember if the young... Well, A, I don't know if the young Cuckoo can get mad. And B, even if it does get mad, I don't remember what it changes to. So that's going to be interesting when that happens. So there we go. So there goes that, and that should break the pot. And then we have a clash. We win. So now we've got the mount. So we'll go with the ride. And we're still going to go with the power attack because I wouldn't mind getting it to level 2. So we'll go for power attack. There we go. Oh, that actually might kill it. No, not quite. Not quite. But I think, does this thing have charge? No, he doesn't. So we will end it with a kinship skill. So here we go. And we haven't seen this one before, but I like this one a lot, so we're going to see it again. It's going to be fast forwarded though. So. Oh! Never mind. I didn't know that that's a thing. That's really cool. So if you're at ×3, it just skips the kinship skill. I don't hate that. That's actually a really smart thing to add in. So there we go. So Basarios learned Poison Gas. We didn't get anything unique, anything good from that. So we're just going to take it all and move on. It was just Jaggy Scales, a Flame Sack, and Blue Yarn Kutkut Scales. So nothing too fancy, I guess, if you want to use that word. Now we still do have a few more rematches. So this might be a bit longer than a normal episode. So just bear with me there. But other than that, we're doing pretty good on time in my opinion. Now I don't know if I'm stealth if I can walk into the back of a monster, but I will actually try that out. So because I'm actually curious as to see if that works. If that works, that means I can just constantly get back attacks with the Nagakuga, and I'm not going to complain about that in the slightest. So we will chuck this one on. There we go. I wish I could skip this, but I can't. I don't think. We've got the pause on the part we needed. Alright, let's lower the bridge. There we go. So that's another bridge lowered. I don't know why all of these bridges are high up, but they are. So here we go. We've got the Palamu here. So there we go. Now, I'm not sure if everything will appear in here, because I think the Ludarith was an optional battle that I just did because it was there. So it might end up actually not being in this as a fightable monster. So if it's not, then that's okay. We'll just skip that one. But there are a couple I'm a bit not sure if they'll be showing up kind of situations. So yeah. If this is a double attack, this will kill it right away. It is. So there goes that Jaggy right away.
Keep up this pace.
And Shock does not quite kill it, but it's basically dead. So they're doing pretty okay. Now he is going to lose this battle, and there's nothing I can do to stop that. So I'm just going to attack the Jaggy and finish it off.
Good. Keep pushing.
There you go. Because this is a technical monster. Yep. That's a little bit unfortunate. So hopefully Shock goes for a heal soon, otherwise I might have to do that. Oh, I don't like that it's constantly attacking our one. Is there? Sorry, his one. Is there a way to stop that? I don't think there is. Yeah, I don't think I have the current setup for that. So we will just bring the Azurus out for the inevitable damage. So I think I might heal Shock for Alwyn, because he ain't gonna do it. So I will do that. So there you go. Yeah, Alwyn's not too good at healing monsters, unfortunately. So yeah, I think it was a good thing I healed. I think it might have hung on by a little thread, but I'm not 100% certain on that. And I think this guy's going into the sky too, so that'll be interesting as well. So I will switch to the bow, and we will start to work on other weaknesses for the Palamute. Yeah, so it's using Hyper Vacuum. So it is going into the air. Its body is not weak to pierce, but I knew that already. Okay. And now it's in the air. I do want to try to get it out of the air as quickly as I can, so I do want to go for its neck pouch. And I'm pretty sure at the moment it's speed, so we do want to switch to technical if we get a chance. Which I'm sure I'll get a chance to, but I also might not need to. It's only if it starts coming from me. If he starts coming from me, that's when I have to swap out. Yeah, like that. There we go. Oh, never mind. The Azurus must have heard me because he was like, "Oh, well, we need to go technical. Let's do it then." So we are going to do that. There we go, and it is out of the sky, and it is down, so that's really both good things. And its body is almost broken too, I believe, so might get some decent drops out of this. So, hidden edge, there we go. And now we're gonna go with, we'll just go with the power. We're not gonna really do, actually no, I'll go with the skill, because those skills are really powerful. Let's go with the technical one, let's see what this one's like. I think this is the long range one. Oh no, never mind. Oof. I did a lot of damage too. So there we go. So I got another plaque. The Palamu is retreating, but we're not going to go for its egg. So we will just take what we get. We didn't get any rare drops, we just got its normal drops, I think. Wait, is the webbing the rare drop? No, it's Carapace is its rare drop. So yeah, no, we didn't get any rare drops, just normal drops today. These load screens are a little bit annoying. I wish they were a little bit faster. But it's okay. So we are gonna ignore this Palamu for now. Well, not for now. We're gonna ignore it. So we are keeping an eye out for monsters still. There is a couple more we need to rematch still. So here's a Korapeko. Now I did consider not rematching this one because we fought 3 in the last episode, and at this point we know what they do. We know what their strengths and weaknesses are, all that stuff. But because this is the I think it's the final area. We do want to. I did want to kind of make it a rematch episode, like I've been saying. So I didn't want to not do that. If that makes sense, I think that makes sense. So we are gonna go for its head. We do have all its weaknesses because we have fought 3 of them. So there we go. So he's gonna get Storm Protection off. We didn't get a surprise attack on it. That's okay. And we're probably gonna break its head very quickly, as we normally do. Yep, these are just going for power attacks. This will be a double. Excellent. That's what we want to see. And now it'll die fairly quickly. So It may even have a broken, part broken. Yeah, there we go. It's already got its parts broken completely, so... Now, do we have all its weaknesses for once in the game? We don't, so I'm just going to hit it with the hammer, just because we don't have that as a weakness. There we go. It's almost dead. And I think that's it. That is it. That's all. So, there we go. That's another one done. We knew that one would be quick, so it's not a surprise there. And we got 2 strange beaks on that one. So, once again, the Quorapeka is giving us ridiculously good drops. Unfortunately, I'm not using any Quorapeka weaponry. So, it's kind of pointless. And by kind of pointless, I mean completely. Which is super unfortunate. So, let's keep going. Let's keep going on. Let's keep going. It doesn't look like we've got anything in this zone, but I will have a look around, because obviously I want to fight one of their people. So we do have a, I'm assuming, a jump pad over here? Yes, we do. I don't think we have a jumper at the moment. No, we don't, because we do not have our Velocidrome anymore, so we don't have jump anymore. Now, I don't think that that'll be super important, but if it becomes a problem, then I can change it. And we do have a Tessacabra here. So yeah, this episode, like I keep saying this, but this episode might just go for a bit longer, just because we are doing a lot of rematches, essentially. Now I'm pretty sure the Tessacabra is either technical or power. So, it's attacking me, so I'm going to go with the fact that I'm going to assume it's power. It is. So I do win that tussle. And they're killing off all the Jaggy, which is really good for me. Cold Blast, there we go. So yeah, so that's everything down. And now we can just all focus on the Tetsu. So I will swap out to the bow, I think. I don't think I've seen its weakness with the bow yet. So it is attacking my Nagakuga. So we will take a hit there. So this is the Nagakuga's Spike Bomb. Pretty decent damage. Damage there. Let's see what this does. Okay, so that's not too bad. It does make our, I think it said our kinship charge dropped a little bit. Are you actually having a laugh? So I'm just going to take the extra damage because that's ridiculous, but it's gone technical. I wanted to show off the Nagakuga's ability, but that may not be the choice anymore. I don't know why I used the potion there. Should have used the herd. That's okay. So we will use another Spike Bomb. I also could have used Sharpened Blades, which may have been better as well. So, can also use Power Shot. There is a clash here, but it's irrelevant because it still won't be enough energy to mount because it did use a technical. So there we go. So there is a speed there, but it doesn't look like it's attacking anyone. No, it's going with Rock Wall, so it is not attacking anyone. And I don't think I have an ability but to increase my thing, unfortunately, so I'm just going to have to bear with it. So I will switch to this so that we have a better attack against the rock, because I have all of its weaknesses now. And it is using rest, so that's interesting. So it might get that off, actually. Yes, it did. So this does heal a little bit. Still can't mount my Monstie. I don't know what happened there. I thought that I had enough there, but obviously I did not. And unfortunately, because my Nogakande did that technical move, I will not be able to show off its ult because it's going to mix with Shulk. No, never mind, even better, Shulk's just going to kill it. So that, our Nogakande is very annoying. I definitely need to give it a speed move, because that's ridiculous. That should not have happened like that. So I'll definitely give it like Killer Strike or something a little bit later down the track, but for now that's fine. So there we go. So we got uncommon and normal drops from the Tessacabra. But I really would have liked to have shown off that extra move there, that kinship move there, but what are you going to do about it? Not much you can do. Now, I think we've gotten through about half of the monsters that we've fought so far. I haven't seen a Basarios yet. Haven't seen a... what else haven't we seen? We haven't seen a Royal Literith yet. We haven't seen a young Garuga. There is a second Tessacabra. Now, I'm going to try to avoid this one because I do want to make it like kind of like one per... dingo kind of thing. I don't want to fight the same monster 3 or 4 times. Whoops, I ran into the Jaggy. Never mind. So we are fighting another Tessacabra. Maybe this time the Nagakuga will actually do its job and actually not screw up, and I can actually show you the ult. So Oh, bugger, that's... What happened there? I don't know what happened there. I have absolutely no idea what happened there. That's not what I wanted to do at all. But, that's okay. So I do take a hit there because I was stupid. That one takes a hit there. And shoulder. So that's not too bad. So our Tetsukaba is going for a technical attack, so we will go for a technical attack with it. Even if, though, I will take damage for it. So just because that gives us a huge boost to our kinship gauge. Anytime you get a double, it's just a huge boost. So... But I do need to give my Nagakuga a speed move, it turns out. Which is kind of ridiculous when you think about it, but... Oh well. There we go, so just going with a speed move, there we go. So we will, thankfully, be able... I will thankfully be able to show off the kinship move this time around. So that'll be really good. So we're going to head-to-head there. Effective. So it is immune to ice, it seems. Well, maybe I'll be able to show off the kinship move. There we go, so I can, yeah. That round. So this will increase its attack. There we go. Another power shot. So the Tetsukaba might die this turn. Actually, now that it's getting powered, I should probably definitely die this turn. Yep. So we're going to jump on and we're going to use the kinship skill. This is a new one for you guys, but I have seen this one a few times before. So here we go. Oh, rock wall first. Okay, so it won't die. I forgot to turn off the fast forward. Damn it. Alright, that's my fault. That's my fault. Hopefully next time I don't bugger that up again. I don't know why I'm using a sword. Whoops. I'm just making a lot of mistakes this time around. That's alright. Shock will save the day. Yeah, there he goes. Oop, no, not quite. So it is going to use rest again. Ah, that's okay. They'll kill it with their kinship move, so... I just kind of butchered that whole thing up. I'm not used to playing in fast forward mode, so I forgot that it skips the cutscene, which is a little bit annoying, but there we go. So we know Icicle Realm. Oh, what? I can still hold the skip, that's weird. Yeah, so there we go. So that's another Tetsukaba down, and once again, just looks like normal drops. That's a little bit unfortunate. So this episode is running a little bit longer than I wanted it to, so I will call it an episode now. So, wherever you are... Actually, I'll wait until the loading screen's done. Alright, so this episode's running a little bit longer than I... No, actually, let's just do that too. So, I'm gonna call the episode there. It is running a little bit longer than I expected it to, so I do want to stop now-ish. So, I'll get to the next drawbridge, which is probably gonna be this way. So I actually do want to head the other way. So, I'll stop it here. Until next time, wherever you are, stay safe and be well.